I would like to request S.Luckman, Deputy Superintendent of Customs, Joint Secretary of the Past People Association of Erukkalampiddy Central College, member of the Erukkalampiddy Development Organization, to deliver the word of thanks.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I think in this commemoration event, it's not wrong if I start with a verse from the Holy Quran. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Every soul shall have to taste the death. Every soul shall have to taste the death. Professor Hasbullah is not exceptional. Head of the head table, guest speakers, Honorable Deputy Minister, family members of Professor Hasbullah, daughter, distinguished guests and friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's my duty to deliver the word of thanks, but it's my obligation, being a relative of Professor Hasbullah, one of the patron of Erukkalampiddy Past People Association of the Erukkalampiddy Central College, for which I'm privileged to be a joint secretary working for 5 years. And also, he was the founder and co-worker, master brain of number of institutions or educational societies that have been working in the village Erukkalampiddy. And the founder of the Northern Muslim Rights Organization in 1991, when the people of Erukkalampiddy, including Erukkalampiddy, the whole Northern Muslims were chased out. Everybody was trying to fish out of the troubled water, creating relief organizations. Is a different personality, the one and only who created an organization for the right of the Muslims, victimized people. Brother Nias is there, one of the founder member. I'm fortunate. In 1991, it was a coincidence that I entered the University of Peradeniya as an undergraduate student. That was the time that the NMRO, Northern Muslim Rights Organization, was founded. And also, I had the obligation, being a true Sri Lankan, who has the responsibility to talk about role and contribution that Professor Hasbullah extended for the betterment of the country in terms of national unity and political justice. When I see this event organized in such a way to commemorate Professor Hasbullah, it's a matter of proud and great satisfaction for the family, our school, and our people of the village Erukkalampiddy. And we are honored that we could render Professor Hasbullah to the nation, who could sacrifice major portion of his life for the betterment of the victimized people of the Northern Province and the country at large. Professor Hasbullah was a legend in the field of fighting for the right of the victimized people of the Northern Muslims, who could think differently, who could go out of the box and form that particular organization, NMRO. I have few things that I may speak about Professor Hasbullah during my 27 years of association I had with Professor Hasbullah. He was not only an intellectual, but also a patriotic leader, who was brave and had the courage to talk about the right and wrong, even before so-called powerful people. He was never reluctant to face and speak to anybody if it is for the noble cause. he knew how to say yes, and even he knew how to say no by smile. I have never seen him angry. He was a hard worker who could value people, their culture, and customary practices. He was a good father, brother, and true friends who could share the happy and sad moments of his associates. The question before us today is that whether there are enough people of that caliber to carry forward his mission. I'm sure not many, but certainly we can adopt the qualities and attitudes that Professor Hasbullah stood for. He was a role model for our younger generation. Every member of the PPA, Past People Association of Erukkalampiddy Center College, and other educational societies are determined to take all necessary measures to secure and protect the values for which Professor Hasbullah stood for. We all have gathered here today to witness and acknowledge all good deeds of Professor Hasbullah. We believe that although Professor Hasbullah left us, he had the blessed life in this world and hereafter. In the recent years, when this quarter-century tragic era for northern Muslims, there were 4 consecutive heartbreaking incidents. 1, forcible eviction from their homeland in 1990. The second, demise of Nuruddin Mashur. And the third, sudden and untimely demise of beloved Professor S.H.Hasbullah. Professor Hasbullah, you would remain in our hearts and minds and memories forever. Professor Hasbullah, you would remain in our hearts and minds and memories forever. With that note, let me express my sincere thanks and gratitude on behalf of the family, members of Professor Hasbullah, the Past People Association of Erukkalampiddy Center College, other educational societies of Erukkalampiddy, and the Insight Education Trust for organizing such an event. And coming to the point, Brother Ziad, though you were my senior in the university, we have never met, I have heard of you. I'm also from the Peradeniya University Agriculture faculty. We have already discussed and taken some measures to protect and secure some of his values by the Past People Association of Erukkalampiddy. In fact, we have been working to come out with the Professor S.H.Hasbullah IT Center in Pallavi Putlam, with providing by computers to learn ITs, and in fact that will help to go ahead with their higher education. And also our principal of the Erukkalampiddy Center College, Mr. Selvaranjan, has all the way come from MENA to attend this meeting. That proved that the close association of Professor Hasbullah he had with the school, people, and all the associations of Erukkalampiddy to, as you all spoke about his commitment and hard work, not only in the field of geography or the national level or provincial level, even in the village level, in the grassroots level, he has been in the field, and he has been with the family and people of Erukkalampiddy. So, thank you again, sir. Our guest speakers, Professor Hosseini, Professor Tudor Silva, and Brother Sabruddin, Honorable Deputy Minister Kadir Mastan, and all guests for coming here, sharing your ideas, knowledge, and sorrow with the family members and people of Erukkalampiddy who are really in depth sorrow because of his demise. Jazakallahu khaira. Thank you very much, dear friends. Thank you.